Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with the sinking city, Blind. Now, last time I got some leads on the main case. I'm supposed to go to Pier 3 at Oakmont port. But before I do that, I want to check the clues I have for side quests to make sure that none of the addresses mentioned are in Coverside, because I'm currently in Coverside. So if there is anything to be explored around here, I would like to do it first. So let me quickly go through. This is in Old Grove. Eastern Grimhaven Bay. They seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a book is read at the meetings. He stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Okay, so I know where this is. I was at the... It's like at the dock in... I think over here in Grimhaven Bay. So I will visit that again when I'm nearby. But let's continue. Communion Road, Eastern Reed Heights. So that's another district entirely, right? Yeah, Reed Heights. Salvation Harbor, Bourbon Road, Western Reed Heights, so that's not it either. Northern Advent, Central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. Okay, so this is Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. So over here, basically, near the hospital, which I wasn't there, so that's a good opportunity to explore this little pocket right here. I'll do that first. Okay, I should be able to just cross the water from here, just by going forward, basically. Right? Infested area, you say, Asher Road. Okay, this is a bit problematic, but I have a lot of ammo, so maybe I'll be able to deal with the monsters. And I do want to find the cursed dome, so, you know, I'll just see how it goes. The small wild beasts, I am actually pretty... I'm pretty confident in defeating them in melee. It's just the larger enemies. It's just the larger enemies I need to worry about. Okay. Okay, so it was supposed to be the crossing between Kingsport Street and Landing Avenue, which is further this way. The detective vision is actually pretty useful for scouting crafting materials. I must say, the limits on how much ammunition you can hold are pretty restrictive. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Come and take it from my cold dead hands. Massachusetts dirigible airships. A flight into the future. Okay, so that's about Zeppelins. Okay, so this just goes into the water. Jazz Club. Come spoil your health. Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. Okay, so this is the radio tower that the letter mentioned. And there's an occult table of some sorts. There's also one of those real big monsters, which... I'm not sure... Damn it! No! I've stepped into my own trap. Yeah, I think I'm too weak to defeat it at the moment. Which, I'm not going to lie, is a bit annoying. Because I would prefer to just deal with an enemy sort of outright when I'm in the neighborhood and finish the side quest, but it doesn't seem to be doable, if I am to be entirely honest. Not with the meager amounts of ammo that I can hold at the moment. Yeah, this is not going to happen anytime soon. That's a pity, but I guess I'll follow the main quest for a little bit. Maybe try to get a better weapon. Cover side east. The Asylum. I guess I haven't... I might explore this. This seems to be a safe area, more or less. Maybe I'll pick up another side quest or something. Obviously, the Asylum should be a very important place in a Lovecraftian story. What with the amount of madness that's surely going on.
Anything I can help you with?
A records room. So this is where I can inspect the records, I guess. In all chaos there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order.
Ed, I still hear those voices.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed. Let's play.
Okay, so I guess this is the ward, the actual ward for the patients. Eventually you will end up where you're meant to be, and you will be doing what you're supposed to do. Is this a poster against dodging draft or something? Like, I don't understand. what this is supposed to mean. I'm not what's happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Okay, this is, I guess, a motivational poster about mental illness, which is actually very progressive for the 1920s. Like, because this is, I understand this as essentially saying, well, it doesn't have to be about mental illness specifically. I guess it's generally about trauma, and how trauma doesn't really define you. You have to define yourself, despite what might have happened to you. Which, again, that doesn't change my point that that's very progressive and understanding for the 1920s. Okay, this just loops back here. Various sea creatures. It's surely calming. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. It all depends on how you look at things. What's that supposed to mean? Again, this place is like woefully deserted. I don't like the exploration in this game. Like, if there's nothing to be found in those other places, just don't let me go there yet. You know, if there's nothing to interact with, they should be restricted until their proper moment in the narrative happens. On the mountains of truth, you can never climb in vain. And the truth is scratched out, and it says madness, which is of course a reference to Lovecraft stories, because there is a story called In the Mountains of Madness.
Do you see it?
Haven't you seen the beast?
I've seen plenty of beasts.
The door won't budge.
Indecent poster. That's a very interesting goblet. From a form Omega 4, Traveler E. Derby visited Yogoth. Status: returned to Earth at the Traveler's request. Next address: Murdoch Avenue, between University Street and Forefathers Street, Central Advent. This one is noisy. Don't turn on his voice device at least for at least 2 more years. I have a headache. So this is about, because in Lovecraft's mythos, there is a way. There are devices to transport your consciousness, like, through the universe, and you can visit different places that way. And you can also inhabit, like, some of the races in the mythos. They can use it to inhabit human bodies. They basically displace your mind and insert themselves into your body. Defunct brain cylinders. Yeah, I have an address for that, but that's not in cover side, so I will ignore it for now. Yeah, overall, I am a little bit disappointed, but at the very least I got a side quest, which is, you know, better than nothing. Oh, there's a small cemetery in the back of the facility, which, as I understand, was actually a thing that happened a lot, because obviously people died in those asylums. Like, they were often committed, like, for life, basically, and then they died and you had to bury them somewhere. Is that a naval mine? It does kind of look like it. The whitest white laundry tips for a discerning woman. Okay, this is actually kind of hilarious because I guess this is a tool tip, a book of tool tips for a wife of a Klansman. Okay, this is actually funny to me. Dirk Collins, the master of the jungle. Okay, just wild beasts for now. It's not necessarily a problem. Where is it? And how do I get there? how do I get out of here, for that matter? Maybe I can get there from the ground level? Okay, one knowledge point. I am going to invest that in more experience. And now I think I'll either go to this, double quest rewards, or I will go for being able to carry more stuff, because it's very annoying to me how often I find loot and I cannot even pick it up. So I think I'll develop this branch, you know, carry more pistol rounds and whatever. And I think there are skills to carry more. Carry more crafting items themselves, which I might go into this actually. I'll think about it when I level up next time. It's going to be a while probably. There's obviously more monsters around. Like that's where I went the last time. I'm a bit confused by the layout of this place. Especially by the fact that the boards seem to regenerate, which is also pretty confusing, if you ask me. Oakmont School of Entrepreneurship. The first step is the hardest. Okay, I don't think there's anything else around here. At least not for the time being. So I'll go to the pier. I think there's a quest. Yeah, there's a fast travel thingamajig. Because I definitely do need to sort of level up before I am able to take on those tougher challenges, and especially before, you know, I need to get like a better weapon or something.
Ah! Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help! Help!
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know. The mayor's cursed these days.
Okay. I hope the creatures are mostly wild beasts. The wild beasts are pretty trivial to defeat. Actually, one of them has just fallen into the sea, which I hope won't count as it getting stuck and me unable. The harbor has been cleared, so I guess it died.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead, point blank.
So there was a murder here. Someone was killed by a human as opposed to one of those. I'll quickly investigate the rest of the pier.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Yeah, there is mass hysteria gripping Oakmont at the moment, so you know. That's the ship.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any person designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance, up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observation. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in the Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to Oakmont Port. Compensation will be 70 bullets.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Okay, let's go back to the guy. Oh, there's a thingamajig reconstruction past blah blah blah. Retrocognition, I think it's called. Sure.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
So I guess they returned mad, right? they went off the ship.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. The sailors on board the ship returned mad, and then went on board, actually on shore.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
To be honest, so far I'm a bit weirded out how all of those sequences are trivial from a chronologic perspective. Like, it's very obvious which way it went.
To the mayor with you.
You don't really have to think about it.
You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Can I make any deductions? Burn documents the wounded sailor. The sailors on Titania attacked one another. All but one were killed. The survivor has a deep wound in his shoulder. Yeah, I probably should be able to like track him using the mind vision. I don't think I can combine those two because they are not really related, yeah.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
This Sanders, what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back. The mayor's cursed these days.
So one of them fled and Sanders fled. So is this... yeah. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier was a man gravely wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Okay, so I assume he might be like in a hospital or somewhere. I'll start from, because I might also be able to pick up a trail from like the combat over here. So I'll try doing that, but I'll do that next time because this episode has been long enough. So I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.